Spot 10 over there, but as you can see, going down the list, you can see Kanzai 13, Knights right there on the screen, followed by Young the Wizard, who's making a nice return. Also seeing your Twitch streams, bro, loving it. Mimi's Butt, How You Living's also in here as well. The Gunner Boy, which should be over here. Go Crazy Trey, Mr. Windy Pants, and then of course, everyone in the Twitch chat's looking at this dude right there in the hat, Sir Book Writer. If he's not an author, I don't know what. I'm gonna get a signed autograph by this dude. I swear. He's laughing because he hears me. I want that autograph, man. I'm looking at you.
I mean, honestly, he is the one that has all the hype behind him in the Twitch chat right now. I'm really curious to see if he's going to bring his A game and be able to take down this extremely tough competition. Will his book writing skills transfer over to the racetrack? Only time will tell.
And then everyone else lost, and I was boom. That's how he wins SNS, just like that.
All right. This isn't Death Note, the anime here. You can't make the future happen. Come on, Vonnie.
What are you talking about? He is the future.
True. He could be. The future book writer. But honestly, this is a really stacked qualifier, and I'm really curious to see who's going to be able to outmaneuver one another. When you're going into these qualifiers, Vonnie, like when you were competing, what were you thinking about going against these competitors?
Man, back when I did play SNS as well as you, I mean,
we got Coconut Mall!
There's so many things that you have to think about when it comes to competing. What are you going to do in what position? Do you know the shortcuts? Do you know where to go? As you can see, Young the Wizard right now is that Metal Mario Yoshi bike loadout for the inward drifting style.
Little did you know, Vonnie, Coconut Mall is where Sir Book Writer placed his first book sale. I'm just saying. But we are here on another DLC track, which is always great to see. Honestly, though, for me, Coconut Mall was kind of underwhelming as you go through the trade. Unfortunately, you cannot grab an item box. With the no moving cars, the gas prices are too expensive for those cars to move. What is going on with this track?
That slowly have been diminishing. I've been seeing that within my area lately. I can't say the same for your area. I don't know about that.
Slowly but surely, not fast enough.
Not fast enough.
Especially for the Coconut Mall area, those cars are still stranded without any help and no gas to be found.
All right, so Night Fire off the horn here is changing to his items. I think a little bit of protective worthiness right there. I cannot fault him for that. As you can see right now, I think he connected with that red shell and goes and changes for another set of items.
Ooh, Knight is playing extremely well, but not well enough to avoid the red shell. But maybe he did. I didn't see a spin out. Sir Book Writer, though, is the one on screen. He is dragging a green, going to land that trick.
He's
Shot
gonna
comes
right how
down.
the blue shell's gonna connect to that player with his Kanzai.
I like the backpack covering the camera. Always love seeing what players bring to the competition. He's actually using the inward loadout, which I actually don't see him use it that often other than like in Grand Finals and stuff.
Right now, the leader of Black Magic, a.k.a. Knight, is in first place, followed by Go Crazy Trade. Second, got to be careful with the red, but thankfully he didn't come for it. As you can see, now Crazy Trade, what's he going to do? Knight almost got the back, but Crazy Trade was able to avoid.
Crazy Train bringing it as Knight got first, Go Crazy Train in second, and Young the Wizard in third. An absolute great showing for the very first race. If you can consistently keep on getting those second places, you're going to be making yourself into semifinals pretty easily.
I wonder what happened to Kanzai. Kanzai looked like they got Mario Karted so hard that they did not end up in the top 3.
Nah, it looked like he was actually having a really hard time tricking and getting back up that top speed because honestly, on Coconut Mall, I don't know if it's the same for you, I have to like shake the controller to land these tricks. I don't know why, but for that track and that track only, I cannot use the right bumper to trick.
Okay, so here's the funny thing. I've never shaken my controller to trick at all. I've
Really?
always used the bumpers.
I have too, but Coconut Mall is weird for some reason as we're going back to Royal Raceway. I don't know why. It's just so like, it's just the spot you have to do it on is just so specific. And you can see, get 20% off on your HyperX merch with code HXArenaLV. 20% off. It's great merch. Go
so the
pick
end of
yourself something
2022.
nice.
That means to the end of this year, folks.
Yeah, just get 20% off. It's actually really quality merch, really cool designs. Remember your time at the coolest arena around.
Las Vegas, no less.
True. Young the Wizard, unfortunately, going to get dragged out by that banana. Going to drop a few spots, but it's only the first lap. You can do some coin running, gain up your top speed, and try and come back. Don't ever panic. You don't do well in the very beginning because guess what? There's so much time. Go Crazy Trey, though, is doing a phenomenal job avoiding every single thing in his path.
Man, he's got the true gamer lean on him right now. Like, look at that. He's literally focused on what to do. How you living? Unfortunately, ran into that banana that was just dropped near a second, so he could not have enough time to avoid. Young the Wizard throwing a red show at his opponent, gets hit by a bounce Mark 3, throws another red, hits pot 7, throws a third one while he's still in invincibility frame.
Yeah, you do not want to spam your items out like that, especially when they have those invincibility frames. Some characters, I mean, when you get hit by an item, you are invulnerable for some time. He could have just saved that to give himself some protection or hit the person that was actually not the person with the invulnerability frames and just waited a little bit longer. Go Crazy Trey, though, got the Piranha Plant damage coming out.
Man, you know what? I always wondered between a battle between a shark and a Piranha Plant, which one bites harder?
I think the Piranha Plant, easily.
Over a shark?
I think so. The Piranha Plant, look at the chompers on this bad boy that's eventually going to be coming out. I mean, what can even be avoided from this Piranha? Does Piranha Plant have teeth? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I assume so. How else can it bite you to, like, lose your spot? It's in the Wizard it is right here.
True.
Did I just see what I thought I saw from one of those Metal Marios?
What did you see?
I thought I saw a shark, but I'm not 100% sure.
Uh-oh. That is going to be actually insane if you did see what you saw, because guess what? Going over the section is a very common spot to get shocked on, but yeah, I guess it's not coming out as Kanzai has a very substantial lead, grabs first place, changes up the loadout a little bit. Sir Book Rider gets second, and Go Crazy Trey going to be in fourth.
Oh, there was a shot, but it was just done too late. And how are you living in third? A lot of new people taking second, third, and fourth. Like, where are returners? Like, what happened to Knight this race? He got first last one. Where was he this time? Where was 13 this time? Kanzai obviously getting first because he had the run. But Young the Wizard, where were they?
I don't know. We saw 13 in a star. I thought he was pretty safe for the time being going into the next item box, but then something might have happened because guess what? How you living? Grabbing that third place spot after getting banana thrown back to Fide. It is really great to see these new players coming out and taking out the competition.
They're really telling you how to live your life now when you're on these tracks.
It really is. You're either going to be carded or not to be carded. That's the life that you are living right now. That's how it is. It's very straightforward.
But Go Crazy Trey has already had 2 impressive races on me so far. Definitely has already, like, taken me by surprise. I want to see more.
Same.
And Sir Book Rider's also been phenomenal.
Yeah, Go Crazy Trey has just been really aware of what's around him and not getting carded, as we're seeing.
Hey, look,
he does have teeth. It does have teeth. All right. Yeah. Wait, hold on. What size Piranha Plant are we saying? Are we saying like that Piranha Plant slot?
We're not talking about P, the Piranha Plant. We're not talking about the big one. No, we're just talking about like a regular Piranha Plant versus like a
define the Piranha.
shark.
Like, is it just a shark versus Piranha Plant sizing there? Or
No,
what's
no,
going
we're just
on?
talking about how hard they bite.
I know, but a small Piranha Plant's not going to bite as hard as like the big one, like this one. Come on,
So you're telling me it can't bite through my finger?
I mean, it could. If you think about it. I mean, probably if you get like a... Yeah.
Okay, well, we have to have a similar size Piranha Plant and a similar size shark to figure this out.
There you go. I still think the Piranha Plant like could do it. I mean, it's a plant. It doesn't feel pain while a shark feels pain. Think about it.
All right, now you got How You Living over here. Missed the item box. You see that DK using his foot to help with the drift. I always wondered, he's barefooted. When he does the drift, he has to put his feet down, but he doesn't have shoes on. How's that not hurting him?
That was actually one of the things I noticed one day, and I almost changed off of Donkey Kong because I'm like, that is just not comfortable. That cannot be
That
healthy.
really almost made you change off.
Yeah, I was like, what? I'm like, bro, I feel bad for Donkey Kong. Get some shoes on. Get some slippers or something. My goodness.
Get some moccasins going for you. Who knows? Right now you got Young the Wizard here in 4th, climbing up the race, tries to pass everyone. This should be a track that benefits him because this benefits the inward drifting style over everyone else. But he is struggling to stay in the
Did you
front
see
here.
that blue shell? It hit like 3 different people. It was on a rampage.
And I
And
saw
Kansai.
Kansai fall. I saw Kansai fall more than the blue shell. I think that's more memorable. But look at that. He's getting carded so hard. Where's everyone else? Where's Knight, the leader of the Black Magic? Where's Young the Wizard? There he is in third. I don't know where everyone else is at. There's a shot coming in, disrupting the gameplay.
But it won't disrupt him too much because it happened right before the item box. So he, as you can see, having 2 new items, uses 1 for defense, and Knight, there he is, the leader of his own Mario Kart team. He's going to have first place for the time being.
Man, everyone's disrupting the game. You want to know who else disrupts the game? Reggie Fils-Aimé with this book disrupts the game. That's actually a book he's written down as the reason I'm still trying to buy it. I haven't done it yet.
Okay, all right. You'll have to give us a Spark Notes rundown right when you get that book. Knight, though, opts to throw the red forward instead of backing it, which is actually a really interesting decision, and throws the green forward, and he's going to get punished by it.
I think it was unintentional. I think he was just trying to keep himself protective, and maybe he let go of the fun. It's happened at times. I've done that.
It does. But he didn't protect himself enough because he's going to get absolutely carded. 13 narrowly avoids
so
that
wide,
Goomba.
bro. Why do you go so wide?
Oh, but he's going to be able to grab first place. And then we see Kansai in second once again, and Knight in fourth. Brought himself back, and then we saw another competitor in third. Don't know who it was,
It was
but
the villager. We know that much.
yeah, that's all we know. But who is the villager? No one knows.
And that's half the battle.
But honestly, really great showing so far. But we got Qualifier 4 racers on deck. If you hear your name, head up to the Hype Tunnel. There, Ariel Apostle, Mr. Scooty, Samuel, Drift Neo, Happy Rock, Sun Shizzle, Mr. Boy, S-Man Stu, and HC Beats. If you heard your name, head up to the Hype Tunnel. We'll be waiting on you to get Qualifier number 4 started.
It's hard to see that name Sun Shizzle because it reminds me of Free Dizzle.
Yeah, that's I did it in kind of the same way.
My boy left for 2 years on his mission. I miss Free Dizzle. He left not too long ago.
It
hurt.
It is very sad. First it was Geronimo, now it's Free Dizzle. Everyone's just be leaving, going on their own adventures. It's sad to see. But we are here on our own adventure, going to Animal Crossing,
so
talking about Villager.
Place Victor should automatically be having the home field advantage there.
Yeah,
we'll see
exactly.
how Villager does.
Quite literally the home field advantage because you can see the homes where they're living. Vonnie, did you ever play the new Animal Crossing game?
Yeah, what was it? New Horizons, right?
Yeah, New Horizons. That got me through quarantine for a hot minute. That was my life every single
and then
morning.
once we slowly started opening back up, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, me either. The building aspect and the what was it called? The digging out and making like the different levels. I forgot what it was called. It was just so obnoxious. It took so long. I was trying to make like one area. It took me like 3 hours on stream, and then I was off by like one row, so it wasn't straight, and then I just quit the game. I was like, all right, I'm good.
Let's say that's what you just did. Got it.
But we got 13.
That's just as similar as Alt F4.
True. But 13, doing the unoptimal route there, had a mushroom in hand. He should have just held on to it and grabbed a single item box so he could have gone through the shortcut. But he opts to use it and grab another double item box. How You Living, though, is in a very good spot at this point, and you're seeing a lot of people being very, very far back. And How You Living might be able to dodge a shock here if he is lucky, but it's not looking so.
And right now, you saw Young the Wizard drop a bomb back. I don't know if he connected it or not, but right now, he's in 5th place. He's got to be careful of the person in front of him with the green and then the person in front of him with the star, which is nice. He got hit out by, I think, a different green.
Oh my
what the
goodness.
Man is about to go on the power trip right now. Let's see if he changes. Yes, he does, just in case something dangerous might happen. And it's quite possible because, again, the powerful items are dependent on the... I think he just took his runes.
Oh, no.
There it is!
No, right when he gets out and gets redded, he's just laughing about it. He's saying, what can I do against it? There is nothing. You got to accept it. Sir Bookrider was actually the one in first. He had like a half a lap lead. Unfortunately, that shock is going to ruin his run just by a tiny bit. Red is coming for him.
And he got hit.
Young the Wizard is going to grab first.
So right now, Young the Wizard is in first place. He needed that. That's definitely good recuperation. Go crazy, Trey gets third with one of his lucky snipes. 13 in second. And I don't know what happened to Sir Brook Ryder, but oh boy.
That is unfortunate because he actually had a substantial lead for a second.
Yeah,
I thought it was Kanzai because that lead was ginormous, but you cannot avoid the triple reds because guess what? Young the Wizard took him from Knight. So, Sir Book Rider, you got to thank Knight on your way out, saying thank you for those triple greens that you
and
gave
you
it to.
can thank him by rewatching how he got dirty with those highlights. So let's go ahead and throw him up here. See Knight playing very carefully, making sure no dangers behind him. Going into that final lap. Go crazy, Trey. Avoiding the horn.
I don't know
Somehow
how
they
he
get
did
dragged by that.
Young the Wizard, unfortunately, getting Piranha planted and bullet build could not avoid. That's why you check the back camera.
Kanzai just falling off the track here, man. I don't know why you did this, man. That's on you.
I have done that a multitude of times, probably double digits of how many times I've done that here at SNS. And then we see Knight getting absolutely carded, shocked, red shelled. Unfortunately, used the bullet bill a little bit too soon, but that's just one of the aspects of the game that you got to be aware of and ready for. And there's just some things about the game that you cannot, do anything about, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's why